Hi guys, just some African girl, back in here with the series I'm starting called Who Is. Insert the name of your favorite celebrity or public figure here. And today, brace yourselves. She is an African female powerhouse, the first female to release a house compilation in South Africa, Summer Award winner, multi-platinum status single producer, Forbes Africa's Entertainer of the Year, and most recently she became the CEO of Boulevard Nectar Rosé. Today we're looking at who is DJ Zinhle. So her name is Zinhle Chiane. She was born in Danhauser, KZN on the 30th of December 1983, making her 37 this year. She went to Siamukela High School in Newcastle before moving to Johannesburg, where she studied marketing at UJ. Both her parents were teachers and had 3 children, which were DJ Zinhle, her brother named Zach, and a sister named Gugu. DJ Zinhle started her career in 2004. She initially wanted to be a TV presenter or an actress, but at the time she was living with her brother Zach, who used to rent out sound equipment and had turntables in the house. She got intrigued and asked him to teach her how. At that time, after graduating from UJ with a marketing degree, she was still working a 9-to-5 job at SAP. Her first big break was as a resident DJ on Jiga Majiga on SABC1. From then, she met Oskido, who not only helped catapult her DJing career, but also who she says is her main influence to go into business. It was her song My Name Is in 2007 that really put her on the map. Today, her hit song Umlilo achieved 5.1 million streams in 3 months, reaching multi-platinum status in 2019. She was also named the top female DJ in Africa for the 2nd year in a row. Oprah magazine also named her as one of the 21 most powerful African women, and in 2020 she was named Forbes Entertainer of the Year. Outside her accomplishments in music, DJ Zinhle, alongside her friend Nomdeni in 2009, launched Fuse Academy, Fuse being an acronym for Firm Understanding of Sound. The school is said to groom young women to become DJs and to navigate a male-dominated space. She mentioned in an interview that the amazing Miss Prue was a product of her mentorship and that Miss Cosmo is one of the famous people that attended her school. DJ Zinhle also owns an online accessory shop called Era by DJ Zinhle, which launched in 2013. The shop can be found at erabydjzinhle.com or on Instagram at Era by DJ Zinhle. From what I could see, they mostly have watches, sunglasses, earrings, and a few neck pieces. And in November 2020, they opened a store in Southgate Mall. As if that wasn't enough, she released a self-help book called Meeting Your Power. On an interview with Mac G, she said that the book was a motivational book that was inspired by the fact that people were always asking her for help and advice. So the book is targeted at women and includes topics like coping with loss, where she speaks of the loss of her father, and also coping with heartbreak, which I imagine is what most people are asking her about. Lastly, she has 3.6 million followers on Instagram, if that is something that would interest you. Moving on to her relationships, to start off with, DJ Zinhle revealed on the interview with Mac G that she dated her first boyfriend for 2 years without having sex with him. I mentioned this because it intrigued me. Are there people out there still actually doing this today? Either the guy was an aspiring pastor or had some sort of defect, because I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think this is something that we can still do today. DJ Zinhle's relationship with AKA is no mystery to most of us who have been fans for a long time, but some facts that may interest you are that they actually met in Botswana. She was the one to DM him first, telling him she wanted to make a song with him. She revealed that the night they met was a Saturday and that they kissed that very night, and that Sunday they were officially a couple. They had their daughter Caro 3 years after dating, and she said that they actually discussed having a baby and actually wanted to have a baby, as opposed to the mistakes that happened to some of us. Quickly on Caro, even though this is not about her, you might be interested in knowing that her full name is Caro Oetu Forbes, where Cairo is an Arabic name and a variant of Egypt's capital, Cairo, which means victorious one. She was born in 2015, making her 5 years old, with over 600,000 Instagram followers. Wouldn't that be nice? Moving on, after breaking up with AKA in 2015, she dated Brendan Naidu. We never got to see much of their romance, save for a few pictures that she used to post. It seemed it fizzled after there was news of fraud allegations. According to Celebs.com, he defrauded retired teachers and business owners out of millions of rands. To the disappointment of many fans, including myself, she got back together with AKA in 2018, breaking up with him again in 2019. Today, she is currently dating Murder Bongs, who is described on the internet as a South African musician and producer. He is also the other half of award-winning group Black Motion. Other interesting facts that I've included or that I found was that she suffers from globophobia, which is a fear of balloons. She said that one time she could smell them and actually had a panic attack. We are also aware that her best friend is Pearl Thusi, but on an interview they had on BET, they shared a story of how it was actually Pearl Thusi that wanted DJ Zinhle to become her friend, and DJ Zinhle was ignoring her until Pearl came up with a project that they could work on together, which is how their friendship then blossomed into the friendship goals we are constantly being served with today. She is also 7 years older than AKA, if age is nothing but or more than a number to you. Her DJ career has taken her all over the world: London, Miami, and Glasgow. She has 2 houses, one that she built from scratch and one that she bought. And famouspeople.wiki says that she is 170 centimeters tall and 53 kilograms, and her favorite color is blue. What can we learn from DJ Zinhle? To be honest with you, I wouldn't really call myself a fan of DJ Zinhle's music, even though these days she seems to be serving hits only. But I genuinely am a huge fan of her as a person, if that's the thing. Every interview of hers I watch leaves me feeling like jumping off the couch and working on my dreams. I think she's a testament to the fact that you can do so much more than you think, that you can be successful on your own terms and in your own way. Whatever idea you have, I think you always need to give it a chance. Whatever piques your interest, you need to allow yourself to explore it. If it fails, so be it. But with the right amount of work and persistence, I think it might become more than anything you can imagine. So that's where I'll close for today on who is DJ Zinhle. Give your dreams a chance, guys, and as the title of her book says, you might be surprised to meet your power.